Hello dear viewers and welcome to another episode of the Kebab Connoisseur. I'm sending you greetings from a place which you are fairly likely to know if you've ever visited Zagreb, because this here behind me is the main bus station. Now luckily for all you kebab aficionados, there is also a kebab shop somewhere here, I've heard, and I'm going to explore whether this is true. And if there is indeed a kebab shop here, then I will be very glad to review it for you. Please come and join me. We'll need to climb up these stairs. And this is Ulaz or entrance, so we need to go here. And then I'm gonna record how it looks inside for you, so let me flip the camera. I will show you how to get to that kebab shop. Here the ticket office. Some fast food here, a kebab. But I have some friends waiting for me somewhere else. Ali Kebaba, here it is. Entrance to the left. So we need to enter from here, they said. And in fact I think there's two kebab shops, because I saw one right there. However, we will review this one called Ali Kebaba. Jeste naručili već? Jeste platili? Trebao sam ti platit kebab. So here is the menu. Classic kebab, big 550. Može veliki classic kebab. Za ovdje. U Lepinje. Blagi ljuti umak. Prilozi sir, salata, paradajz, luk i kukuruz. To je sve. Kartica. Može, hvala. Već ste vi dobili tu. Se gostite. Okay, so this place is kind of like a fast food place. Kind of reminds you of McDonald's. Not the first time we see a place like this. For example, Ekrem Coskun in Turkey was also a fast food kebab place, but if you come to Zagreb, then Ali Kebaba used to be a single kebab shop. Now it's a franchise. Again, it's like McDonald's of kebabs here in Croatia, so if you're curious, you should try that one. So yeah, now we need to wait to get our kebab and then we'll do some science. As we are waiting, we'll of course take our trusty equipment out of the pocket. So unfortunately these guys were all hungry and they already started eating, otherwise we could have measured 3 kebabs and then took the average value to see how consistent they are in their endeavors. It's me. Hvala. Okay, so this is the kebab. So they put it on the edge of the platter, which is quite interesting. It's not well balanced. $596 grams. It's a decent amount, so it's almost 600 grams for 550. It's over 100 grams per euro, which is the magical barrier that all high-value kebabs need to cross. Yeah, what is also nice here, if you look at the receipt, is that they don't charge extra for feta cheese. Most places in Zagreb do it, not this place and not the place I reviewed before this. So Ali Kebaba, some 10, maybe 15 years ago, this was just a single kebab shop, I think near the Kvatrić Square. Then they became very popular and they built up a franchise. So the story is somewhat similar if you would compare this to the first McDonald's restaurant, which was opened in USA, I don't know when. Their process is quite streamlined, again, which is why I would have been quite curious to measure those two kebabs as well, just to see what's the standard deviation of these kebabs. But anyway, enough talking, let's dive into this kebab. So this kebab is well filled with ingredients. You might have noticed it from the opening photos of it. You could also kind of imply that from the fact it had almost 600 grams. It's not the biggest kebab I've reviewed in Croatia, but it's one of the bigger ones. So in this series of kebabs in Zagreb, I've never actually eaten a wrap. I've only been eating pitas, but I really like these pitas when they're well made, and so far this one is quite well made, I think. At 550 euros, I think it's slightly above average when it comes to price, but because you get cheese without extra charge, I think it's just about average. Pretty much all the other kebabs that you can get for, let's say, 5 euros, you need to pay half a euro for cheese. If you like cheese like I do, you're basically, you know, in the same position as if kebab was just 550 but it didn't charge you for cheese. If you don't like cheese, look where cheese is charged extra, and then you could see it as a discount to your kebab. Kako je bilo? So these guys like their kebabs. For me so far it's been good, above average, not fantastic. I'm just not really feeling the spicy sauce, so I took a mix of the mild sauce and the spicy one, but so far the kebab is quite mild. When it comes to layering, again, like most shops here in Zagreb, the kebab is layered well. You can see it has, again, bread, meat, vegetables, bread. So regardless of where you bite into it, you'll always feel a mixture of flavors, not just meat or just bread or just vegetables. From the vegetables, quite a few choices. I took lettuce, tomato, onions, the Holy Trinity, plus cheese and corn. I think they also had cucumbers, olives, and one more thing, maybe cabbage, I'm not sure, I forgot. So there is quite a few ingredients you can choose from when making your kebab. None of them are charged extra, so just knock yourself out if you want a kebab with 8 different types of salad and cheese. As for the taste of the whole kebab, it is pretty good. The meat is, I think, average at best. I really like it when the meat is well grilled on the surface. Here it's quite light brown, so it's not heavily grilled. And unfortunately, the spicy sauce, I just don't feel any spiciness at all. I mean, okay, I took half mild, half spicy. But even then, I would expect at least some spiciness at some point, but this kebab is all mild. Nevertheless, because it is well mixed, it is a style of kebab I like. I'm gonna give it 3.5 stars. It's slightly above the average kebab I tried, although I cannot say it's very good or fantastic, primarily because, again, the meat is a bit underwhelming and the spicy sauce does not seem to be spicy. Nevertheless, 3.5, it's a fairly respectable rating, nothing to complain about, but it's not really gonna make your taste buds explode. This place is called Ali Kebaba, which, well, to me doesn't sound that like original, because I heard it 15 years ago. Interestingly, although it doesn't sound original to me, I have not actually encountered it anywhere else that I can recall of, although my memory is not fantastic. So maybe it is fairly original. Ali Kebaba makes me think why I've never encountered a kebab shop with that name in the UK. However, if you do know a place like that in the UK, please let me know in the comments. What's your rating? 1 to 5?
It's a 3.
3, 4, okay. I gave it 3.5, so I guess I'm kind of between the two of you. It's good, so 3 of us rating the kebab. The consensus is 3.5 out of 5, so you have extra confirmation here. The arithmetic mean, exactly 3.5. Yeah, so this kebab fell apart by the end. Like you get this paper, so you can slurp the ingredients off it. So yeah, this was Ali Kebaba in Zagreb. There's quite a few shops in Zagreb now, but I don't think there's a need for me to review all of them necessarily. This one is on the main bus station and central Zagreb, and if you are maybe flying to here and then you want to go to the coast, you're highly likely to pass through this point. So I think this is a good place to review. Yeah, slightly above average. It's a kebab franchise, so for a franchise you don't expect it to be terrible nor fantastic. Expect it kind of be in the middle, which is exactly what I got. Yeah, as always, thank you for reviewing another kebab with me, and I'll see you next week in another episode. So, that was Ali Kebaba at Zagreb's main bus station in the center of the city. For €5.50, this chain delivers 596 grams of matter, yielding 108 grams per euro. There is a wide selection of vegetables available and feta cheeses included in the price, but underwhelming meat and a weak spicy sauce prevent this kebab from scoring more than 3.5 out of 5. On the balance of things, I would still recommend this chain if you are hungry in Zagreb, but the real gems usually lie in the smaller, independent kebab shops. That is all for today. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next week in another episode.